I.D.K Sports Show. We're back. How's everyone doing, man? I know you've been missing the show. We're back. You see what we're talking about? We're talking about the AFC West. We're talking about the acquisitions, the moves. I.D.K Sports Show. You already know I.D.K Sports Show. I do know sports show. I don't know sports show. Take it how y'all want it. It's your guy, Bully, Bullshit Bully. DJ, if you know, you know. How's everyone doing today? Happy Monday. So we did some homework. So this series, this off-season series, because we usually don't start this I.D.K Sports Show to the season start, but I thought we'd do something different. Let's explain what each team division is doing, planning on doing, how they plan on winning the division, what's their next step, what's their moves, what are they planning. I.D.K Sports Show, I feel like we're the best. Who else to break this down? Who else to break down what the AFC West is doing? I think I said AFC East. Yeah, AFC West is doing. That's the AFC West. Okay, that's the AFC West. Right. Fuck, who's in the AFC North? Okay, we're good. I.D.K Sports Show. See, y'all, you're learning. If you're new to this, please stay true. Please stay tuned. We got how many divisions are there? I appreciate y'all, man. We're back though. I.D.K Sports Show. If you're new to this, please stay true. If you know what this is, you know how we get down over here, man. Let's just get into it. I.D.K Sports Show. We're back. All right, so now y'all already know. So if you're new to this, please stay true. But if you're not new, you ain't gonna see nothing posted. But we're old school. I got a whole bunch of notes. I did some homework. I did some Googling. I did some type of I.D.K Sports Show, man. Welcome. Stay tuned, man. You're gonna love this show. This is gonna be technically season 3. Because we did it last year and the year before. But we're not doing season 3. This is just the I.D.K Sports Show. Off-season edition, or however you want to call it. We're going over the AFC West. I took notes down, I like doing the notes. I don't got time for all that graphic stuff. I think it's better like this. And plus, you get to really listen to me. All right? Trust me. I do know sports. I promise. Y'all go, trust me. So let's get into it. Let's start with the Chargers. Let's just start with the Chargers. AFC West Chargers. Chargers went 11-6. Lost in the wild card. Did they lose to the Bills? Or to the Texans? They lost to the Texans? I think they lost to the Texans. I think Chargers lost to the Texans. Last year they went 11-6. They had a rocky year. I think. And can somebody tell me? Because I've seen something about Justin Herbert, but I'm pretty sure Justin Herbert has never played a full season. I could be wrong. Boom. Okay. So far, Chargers picked up Trey Lance, which I think he will get a shot this year due to the fact, and that's why I have this written down. Has Justin Herbert played a full season yet? Because I don't I.D.K Sports. I could be wrong, but I think Tyler. I think Justin Herbert has not yet played a full 17, 18 games season, like fully. Maybe he probably rushed because they was winning or something. I don't know, but I know he got injured, came out. Stetton came in one time. Stinneman. Who's the one? They had a stick guy, a Stinneman. Y'all, come on, y'all know what I'm talking about. Come on, Chargers. So now they got Trey Lance, which Trey Lance, this is your 4th year, I want to say. So you're going into your 4th year, bro. You need. Hey, I.D.K Sport, we just gonna keep it real. You need Justin Herbert to get hurt so you can shine. That's the only way. Other than that, or like maybe shine to the point you're a legit backup. But damn, you might have a shot because with these quarterbacks coming out next year and the quarterbacks that came out now, it's like, why? Yo, are we gonna talk about New Orleans? Because New Orleans did some fuck shit with their quarterback. I don't like. Did Derek Carr tell them? I don't know. We're gonna get into that soon. Trust me, guys. We're here for a long time, not a short time. I.D.K Sports Show. So they got 3 quarterbacks. They got it's Trey Lance, Tyler Heineke, which went to the playoffs with Washington, and Justin Herbert. We're gonna see what they do, but they picking up Trey Lance, giving him a shot. Yeah, he left the Cowboys because they just got Joe Milton. Shout out to Joe Milton. You better do work, baby. But yeah, literally I have it written down. Like, he's gonna need Justin Herbert to go down. But even with that, I think Tyler Heineke. I'm saying Tyler Heineke. I don't care. He's the backup. No, I'm thinking about Sam. What you call it, right? I'm thinking about Sam. All right, whatever. All right. So the quarterback room looking great. We know Justin Herbert is that dude. We always say, "Oh, Justin Herbert is that guy." Then he has these games where it's like, "Yo, I'm about to say this because it just happened." This is something kind of good to think about. Is Justin Herbert equivalent to Donovan Mitchell? Oh, mad good, but it's just like that's always Hey, that might be a best NBA football comparison. Just think about that. So my thoughts on the Chargers, it seems like they try to focus on their defense. The one thing let me just say this now. I feel like every team, because I did my homework and Kansas City is the last, like how I did it. And then I started realizing, like, oh shit. Every team did something defensive wise to be like, yo, we gotta stop Patrick Mahomes. Like, for me, it feels like, and I'm gonna get back into like the team, just the team, but it feels like the AFC West was like, yo, we gotta, I don't care if we lose, we're not letting Patrick Mahomes beat us twice. Like, our defense is gonna win. We're gonna win. Like, I got something to say about the Broncos and all that stuff too, but I feel like their defense. Chargers picked up a nice tight end in Conklin, a nice reliable target. I'm saying this right now, he's gonna have like at least 5 touchdowns. I'm saying he's going over 5 touchdowns or 5+ touchdowns. He's gonna have that because he could catch, and you're not looking for him to go deep. You're looking for him in the red zone to make those short passes. Damn, I should have looked at that tight end room and see that depth chart, but they still got they still got that one guy who's like a kind of like a speedy guy, and you got him who's like a more of a blocker. Boom, short, boom. Let me get out quick. I like that pickup. I like that pickup. And I wish I could go back to when I was picking the teams, and I talked about, like, when I was picking like their overall records last year in August, and I was talking about the teams. I said, why the fuck, I swear to God, go back and look. I did it live. Why the fuck would the Chargers pick up J.K. Robbins and the one dude Edwards when they're fucking always get injured? And then I even mentioned it throughout the season last year of I.D.K Sports. Like, yo. Like, yo, two niggas just need to get out of the league, bro. Like, they're just injury prone. I don't know, but it's like, and it's like, yo, y'all took them off the Ravens' hands. Like, yeah, the Ravens, yeah, take them. They kept getting hurt. Don't you know last year before they got Derrick Henry, Lamar was the leader rusher. Wait. Yeah, that's why Lamar won MVP, because Lamar had to run for the rush. Because them niggas, but whatever, they picked up a good running back. Yeah, I said, why did they get those? The wide receivers, they picked up a couple good young wide receivers. What's the nigga that always dropped the passes? Quinton. Is it Quinton Johnson or Quinton? It's a Q word. That dude, he like when the Chargers need a pad. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Come on, Chargers fan. Y'all listen to me now. Sports reporters, y'all listen. You probably tuned in like, who the fuck is this guy, I.D.K? That dude, oh my God, I wish I knew his name. This is like, that dude, when he needs when you need, He was a rookie this year. He's his second, so he's going into his third year because he was a. But yo, this dude can't catch. when you need a catch, I know who I'm talking about. I think he was number 7. Shit, I don't know. But they need to get wide receiver because they just need somebody. And they got Ladd. They got Ladd last year, but the one receiver, Quincy, I want to say Quincy Johnson, Quincy Jones or something. It's like a Q. His first name starts with a Q. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That nigga can't catch. When they needed a pass, and he always gets open, he misses, drops it, fumble. Like, bro, what the fuck? Always. So the young guns one of the young guns is probably gonna beat his ass out. Like I said, I feel like they focus. I feel like the Chargers, when I was reading, going through what they did, they beefed up their defense, right? Mostly in the draft, grabbed some offensive talent because you want them young and healthy and stuff. I wonder who. Like, I should have looked at the depth. So the next conference I looked at, I'm gonna make sure before I get on, look at their starting lineup because I did when I did this 2 days ago. So don't mind that. But yeah, so they beefed up their defense on free agency. You got to get the agent. You got to get the agency. You got to get the veterans. The people that know that been in the trenches and stuff. Then you get the young guns in the draft in the offense. Develop them. The young 20, 21, 22. Get them bones growing. Take those hits, baby. We got this 35-year-old guy who might I'm saying this right now. Don't want to jinx it, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to say it too. At least 3 people tear their Achilles throughout the football. Now, I'm going to say 5 tear their Achilles, 2 of them being quarterbacks. Because the way that shit going now, please not the Patriots. But yeah, I just feel like the Chargers, they focus on their defense. I don't feel like I feel like because like, for me, what the Chargers needed to do is like, they should have got some veteran wide receivers. I don't know if they come back and get Keenan Allen, but they need like they might have probably should have went out and get Stephon Diggs because think about this, you're competing for your division because it's not like they competing against Kansas City. Like everybody in that division is competing at Kansas City. Most divisions are competing to win the division. They just competing like, as long as we could have a good record and beat Kansas City, we could still probably make the playoffs. Or we just could let's just beat. If we could beat Kansas City, then most likely we could beat any other team. So I know that division is thinking that, and they see them a lot twice a year. So 3 times maybe, depends if they get to the playoffs, but don't be like that. So the Chargers are thinking, we was 11-6. We was right there. We thought we had a good matchup, but y'all couldn't. Justin Herbert, I don't know. He just got rushed and stuff. I feel like ever since they got Justin Herbert, you never went out and got the guy to be like, this guy protects Justin Herbert. I could be wrong, but they went to go get this guy to protect Patrick Mahomes that one year. They went to go get Tunsu, maybe I could be wrong, or that one guy to protect CJ Stroud. Oh, they went to go get somebody to protect Lamar. They doing whatever they could to do to I can't think of the other team. The Bengals. They trying, but it's like, and we know Justin Herbert to be that guy, but it's like, y'all haven't like. Who y'all got for him? We're going to end it right there. Y'all got to get somebody for Justin Herbert. Like, everybody, when you think of a quarterback, they got somebody for them. They got somebody. Like, they got, like, coming out, like, his class or whatever. Like, Joe Burrow got somebody. Josh Allen, he had Stephon Diggs. Joe Burrow had that. Justin Herbert had that. Lamar Jackson was just him, but he had Mark Andrews. Like, they had, And then they just went to go get Derrick Henry. Like, come on, Chargers, you got to go do something. Move right on. We want to stay here for too long. We're just going to keep it moving. Raiders. Okay, so first Raiders. So we know y'all made the all-season moves before the draft. You got Pete Carroll. You got Geno Smith. Boom. Everybody's head spun. Okay, boom. You're taking it back to the Seattle ways. You're going to Seattle. What pick y'all got in the draft? Oh, shit. So y'all might get, if y'all do dare, you could dare to get the quarterback, Shedeur Sanders, just to the fact that Pete Carroll has his guy Geno Smith. If he starts fucking up, yo, Geno, show him what it is. Geno, let him know I don't play this. Geno, let him know you're about to take his spot. You know, I don't like. So, boom. But then you hear the one thing I hear, and I had this argument with people. The Raiders was the worst rushing team in the league. They just drafted a nice running back, Zaire White, last year. You draft, okay, so cool. Now y'all got two good running backs. Did you get an offensive line? That's not on your running back. What the fuck? You don't got people to how many quarterbacks y'all went through last year? Y'all went through just as many quarterbacks as the Colts, the Browns. Did CJ Stroud get injured last year? Did he go out for a little bit? They probably went through like another one quarterback. But like, come on, so you're going to predicate this run game, and so we're going to think Seattle, where it's like Geno Smith, run, pass, play action, run, play action, pass, shotgun, run. Like, that's what y'all doing. Okay, so I had to get that out there. Raiders, they picked up some linebackers. They picked up Raheem Mozart. Good run. They got good running backs. So I see what they're trying to do. But it's like I try to look. I could be, no names popped out to me. I don't know. Maybe I had to do my homework on these offensive linemen, but I don't. Wait, did they get the dude from Green Bay? No. But they did re-sign a whole bunch of defensive players. The defense was there. Sometimes it was on the offense. Sometimes the defense got too tired because the offense couldn't, so they was there. So they re-signed a lot of defense because I think they think about, like, yo, we could really win this. We could really make a step in our division. We could really make it to the wild card. And if not, the next year, boom, right there, more money. Because I don't think this year, with the moves they're making, you look at the Raiders, it's like, okay, you won 4 games last year. So, yo, you could make the playoffs winning 8. So are they just trying to win 8? Yeah, they win 8 games. That's not bad. That's you double your shit with a new thing. You probably got people in stats doing good. You're probably looking good. You're probably looking better than most teams. Looking better than you expect to beat some teams that you didn't expect to beat, but you went 8-9. That's not bad nowadays. You know, your first year, you know, because your offense, like, you're about to play a lot of rookies, and your only wide receiver is Trey Tucker, Myers. I think they picked up another wide receiver. Yeah, they picked up another wide receiver. Like who the fuck is he? Like, his best wide receiver, Geno Smith, is going to be throwing. Geno Smith is not even used to throwing into a tight end. So now you got to get him accustomed to, like, yo, Brock Bowers need the ball. Brock Bowers down the stretch was getting the ball 10 times a game. So is Geno, so are we looking for Geno Smith to do these short passes, to, like, just to hang in there? And so with that being said, when I look at all the offseason moves they made, they drafted a running back. They signed a lot of their defensive players back. Pete Carroll, you know, defensive minded. The issue is who's Geno Smith going to be throwing to? Youngins? The vets is made, like, you got to get Geno somebody that be like, yo. Like, like, it seemed like y'all just, like, Oh shit, Geno Smith done have a great year. We thought he was falling off. Oh, we gotta make him fall off. Like this is gonna be like the year he falls off. Like I don't know why Seattle got rid of him. I don't know, but they probably couldn't make over the hump with him. Understandable. But like I said, they're gonna be a run. Like I said, they're gonna be a run heavy, play defense, run pass, play action, run pass, play action, run. Like that's what they're going to be. Like they're going to make sure that they're not last in running game, and they're not going to be last in running game under Pete Carroll. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. So I will say this, and I'm just throwing shit out there too. Let's go back and rewatch this. Geno Smith might have 18 games if he plays the full season. He might have 5 games, less than 5 games where he throw over 300 yards, unless it goes over to overtime, because they're going to be focused on the run, pass, the short yardage, or the yards after catch. I know that's going to matter too and stuff like that. So if there is like, oh well, yeah, that's because the yards after catch, stuff like that. So just saying. But what I see, like I said, I see the Chargers, boom, they're getting their defense right. Boom, they're signing everybody back on defense. They just trying to be there. They're just trying to not be. They're just trying to make sure that they have their goal 8 in they a little bit below 500. Like they're gonna make sure that they win more games than they won last year. I don't think they know. I don't think they're trying to win a division. If it happens, it happens. But I think they're going to just better the team so people can start looking at, oh shit, the Raiders. Wait, hold on. The Raiders are coming. Wait, the Raiders. That's what I'm going to say. Moving on. Raiders. I don't know. Broncos. We're in the Broncos. How much time we got? Okay, we won't be here for too long. Broncos. They went 12-5. They lost against the Bills. That division was lit. And this is why I said the Raiders, they're just trying to make sure that they be 8-8. Like no team is trying to So you 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I think this might be the division where everybody splits. Everybody lose against one. The Chargers lose against the Raiders, the Broncos, and Kansas City. Like everybody lose one. Like nobody won't win twice. Unless Kansas City, because I do have this prediction about Kansas City. But I feel like that division, looking at that division, like everybody, like if they're going to come and play the way it's looking like they're going to come and play with these coaches, you got John Hallberg. My fault, can't say his name. You got Pete. You got. Whoa! We're not even talking about the coaches in this division. John Hallberg. I can't say his name, sorry. Pete Carroll. Oh my God, I just got a brain fart. Oh my gosh. Andy Reid. And the dude that used to coach New Orleans. Oh my gosh, I can't think. All right. Bro, what? Andy Reid Hall of Fame? Is John Hallberg the dude from Chargers that just won the... We got some Hall of Famers in that division? Bro, I'm telling you, everybody's going to lose to everybody once. This division is going to be good. All three... Hey, it might be 3 teams in this to make the playoffs again. Oh, shit, I just noticed that. I didn't even have that written down. I just noticed that. But let's get back to the Broncos. The Broncos, Bo Nix, great rookie year. Like I said, if you go back and watch my videos, I feel like if you're going to go by stats... But if you're going to go by stats and then you want to, I can't say that because then if you want to go by stats only, Bo Nix had a better year than Jaden Daniels. And they might have won the same amount of games, or did they win 14? Or did they win more than 12 games? I don't know. We would know when we go over today's shit. I.D.K Sports Show. This is where y'all come in to help me out. But yeah, to me, at first I'm thinking, but then You had the plays. You had the wild moment. You had the oh. But there was a stretch when Bo Nix, even though Jay Daniels was having those wild moments, oh shit, blah, blah, Bo Nix wasn't losing. But that's neither here and there. Great rookie year, like I said. They got that tight end. They got Bo Nix. Oh my God, why can't I think of the coach's name for the Broncos? Oh my God. Okay, this is going to kill me. Let me just hurry up and get out of it because it's really going to nag me that I can't think of it and I'm still talking about the Broncos. I should have. Okay. Coach did a good job. He picked up Evan Ingram, which. Come on, man. You got, bro, you could do. This is your year. This is your year. This is your year. They got Tua Falangaloa from 49ers, DJ Jones. They got great vets. They picked up, like I said, they went to go get some defense of people that's like, yo, all right, we making sure, nah, you ain't doing nothing this. Like I'm saying, like everybody focus on their defense. I feel like in this division, more than like, let's get our boost of offense up. We gotta be more explosive. We gotta protect. We gotta Raiders did say we gotta run the ball more, but they re-signed damn near everybody on their defense, made a priority to like, yo, if we re-sign, and I always feel like this, if you re-sign, boom, you get most people back. Ain't too much to like focus on your defense. Now the coach could like really focus on offense, and then the defensive coach could really do their job. I think it makes it I think it makes the head coach. Mark, let me know if I'm wrong. I.D.K Sports Show. I think it makes the head coach jobs easier when there's not a whole bunch of new people, and then you got to go over to the defense. Like, yo, we already know the vet. Oh, yo, I see you. You got that? I see what y'all doing over here. All right. Oh, you put that. You okay? I like that. All right, good. I don't know, but I feel like it makes it more easy. But I like what the Broncos are doing. I like what they're doing. They're just getting a little bit better. They're just filling in pieces. Filling in little holes of weird mistakes of people left and people came. Just filling in. The one thing I would say about them and about you need a bigger wide receiver. I feel like they got too many Devon, Franklin, Mims. Go get somebody. I could be wrong. Let me know. I could be wrong, but y'all gotta go get. You gotta go get somebody. Go get somebody that's fast, speed. Understand? Okay, cool. You have a nice game, playing game, but it's like I would get somebody that could probably take a hit. Don't know why y'all ain't get DK Metcalf. Why y'all let him go? Oh wait, duh. I'm talking about the NFC West. Because we was talking about Seattle. Because Pete Carroll, Seattle. I got Pete Carroll right here, so I'm thinking Seattle. Oh, that shit. Okay, whatever. But yeah, Broncos. So right now, Broncos, don't be like the Chargers. You have Bo Nix. Oh shit. This guy almost won Rookie of the Year. This guy, if it wasn't for a player two, he wins Rookie of the Year. If it wasn't for a player two, or unless you were really, if it wasn't for the Hail Mary or that one run that he had that was mad yards, right? He wins it, right? But let's just say this. Are they counting the playoffs wins? Because Redskins, Washington won. Bo Nix lost. But they say they only count the regular season. But we would never know. I.D.K. But yeah, the Broncos, they filling in the holes. They doing just enough to be right there again. To the point where it's like, we won't play the Bills again in the first round. If we do, we will beat them. Whoever we play in the first round, we will win. We will win. We will win. But yeah, like I kind of like out of all these personnel, all these four teams in the AFC West, I like more what the Broncos are doing. They know they got their guy. Okay, let's get some defensive weapons. Let's get a little bit of offense. Let's draft some defensive players. Put them back there with Patrick Surtain. Did he win Defensive Player of the Year? Or was it Porter Jr. There was a cornerback that went defensive. No, rookie of the year was Javon Curse, and the defensive player of the year was it Patrick Surtain? I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I.D.K Sport, man. I'm just doing this shit off the top of the dome. We don't got no notes except for this. Except for what we write down. I'll try to tell y'all this. Sorry for y'all listening to me ramble for like 30 minutes, man. I love y'all too, man. All right, but like I said, I think the Broncos are doing good. They filling up the holes. But like I said, and that's why I said when I got done writing the Broncos, I'm like, yo, everybody's trying to make sure, like, yo, Kansas City's not beating us twice. Like, literally, Kansas City's not beating us twice. So all my teams out of the AFC West, I like what the Broncos are doing. Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl losers. Back-to-back winners try to do the repeat. They failed like the Patriots. Yo, is Patrick Mahomes going to pull a Patriot move? Did we try to win it 3 times in a row and we lost? Boom. So now they might not win. They might just win the division and lose in the playoffs in the second round for the next 2 years. But that's not bad, losing in the second round the next 2 years. Boom. And then that, once you get those fresh young ladies and But like I said, Kansas City is just trying to keep everything together, young and old, mix it up. Experienced players here and there, in both sides of the ball. You know, a lot of players a lot of their good offensive star power was out. You know, they need to get better protection for Patrick Mahomes. Tooney just left to go to the Bears. Damn. But yeah, I think I got some more in the back too. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, so like I was saying, yeah, for 3 years from now, like in 3 years from now, they might, like if they don't get to the Super Bowl this next year, so it's 25, it would be 26, 27, 28. They'd be back in the Super Bowl. They win the Super Bowl in the next 3 years. They're going to win the Super Bowl, I think. Because they're just in that little, let's get back to it. Let's get back to championship football. Not just winning, championship football. Pedigree. They had help in the defense. Some young guns. Josh Simmons a great pickup, I think. Yeah, I just feel like the offseason plan was to... Yeah, also, yeah, okay, that's what I wrote. So I feel like the offseason play, because I said I was Googling, doing my homework, reading this, reading that, going to this website, and just, taking my own notes. And yeah, I just feel like the game plan offseason was what can and do we need to do to fix what we like. Okay, because this shit's all got. I started scribbling out because I started fucking up. So the Kansas City, I feel like this offseason, they was like, okay, what do we need to do and how can we do that to make sure that this will last? Like, so by the end of the season, this ain't happening. Now we gotta, this. Like, how can we sustain? What can we do to make sure that, like, yo, we're good throughout the whole season? We don't have, this, if, and. Like, it's just like, even though football injury gods, that shit's gonna happen and stuff, but it's like, let's just feel it like the Broncos, I would say, but like, we need this. Okay, so we need to make sure we re-sign everybody else, right? So we just offensive. So we need to get somebody. We need to get an offensive line. Okay, cool. Like, not filling the holes, but it's like, okay, upgrading. We're just making sure, because it looks like this, the way they did, it's just like, this is going to be the season. This might be Andy Reid's last season. If they get to the conference, the conference final, right? We're just gonna say that it's probably not right because I'm thinking basketball. We just got, they get to the conference final, the game before the Super Bowl, and they lose. I think Andy Reid retires. Andy Reid, if I'm you, I'm retiring. Boom, I went 2 years, boom, without a Super Bowl. Boom, we just went like 5 years to the Super Bowl. I'm good. I'm done. I'm out. So. And we got Travis Kelce. Like, the team is kind of getting old. We got Chris Jones and stuff. They getting paid. Like, niggas are gonna probably want to explore now, but y'all can still be good. Still win the division. It's not going to be an easy division to win. It's not going to be an easy division to win. But it's y'all division to lose. And the moves that Kansas City made, they're just upgrading a little by little, making sure everybody's healthy, making sure they're good to go for next year. I think they're giving this one last go around, one last spin. Yo, you healthy? You healthy? Yo, let me know. Yo, you can't practice today. Yo, because we need to. Yo, I just need you to be there. Yo, this is our year. This is the year. All right, we need everybody there. We need everybody there for us to go. We don't need if he had the line. Every Super Bowl it was damn. Well, the one wide receivers, he didn't have the one wide receivers last year. The offensive line. Because how many times you lost in the Super Bowl? 3 times? Brady. No, hey nigga. Is that nigga Patrick Mahomes 3 for 2 in the Super Bowl? That's not bad. Or 3 for 5 in the Super Bowl? I.D.K Sports Show. But yeah, let me just sum up the AFC West offseason for y'all moves and makes and stuff. Like I said, I feel like every team is doing what they can to lose to Kansas City twice. Every team's doing what they need to do to be right there in the division because they know as long as they're right there in the division, we can make the division. Like that, like I said, every year I'll always pick, I think I picked the AFC North that had the most teams to come out into the playoffs. No, yeah, because Cincinnati didn't make the playoffs. So yeah, so it was the AFC West. So I picked the AFC North. So this year, looking like I might pick the AFC West, but I won't. I might. I don't know. Because you just never know how football works. But like I said, my overall going through the AFC West. Oh, y'all want to make sure Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid don't go nowhere this year. Or if they do, they're gonna have to see you again in that first round of the playoffs and stuff. Or it's like, yo, I'm winning that division. Like, so I see what the teams are doing. The only, like I said, the team that I'm more proud of that I feel like are doing what they need to do to step up are the Broncos. They're doing what they need to do. They filling those little tiny pieces here and there. Like, I don't know. We don't know what those pieces are going to look like until they hit the field and stuff. But it's like, all right, okay, I see what you're trying to do. Boom, little here, boom, boom. We know we got to focus on the defense because we do got Pete Carroll. We do got Justin Herbert and what you call it, Geno Smith. Stop the run, I guess. Teams can prepare for the Raiders before the season start, and that could be easy, smoothie, easy, whatever. But yeah, the team that I'm not happy with is like the Raiders because you could have went out and get a quarterback and still pick yourself up a running back. Maybe the running back that Carolina took or the Chargers took. Right? Or the Patriots. Like, people took running. There was some nice running backs that went in the second round, bro. And I don't know where you wanted to go. And yeah, okay, you want to boost up your running, but it's like, yo, you know, maybe it was your offensive line, your quarterback. You think Geno Smith is going to do it? Okay. Has Geno Smith played all 17, 18 games yet? Since he's been a starter in the last 3-4 years. I.D.K Sport, I don't know. Raiders, what the fuck are you doing? You had a chance to super duper upgrade. And who is he going to throw to? He going to throw to a nigga skinnier than him. Okay, the tight end, I got you. But you know, people know, oh shit, there's another Travis Kelce, a Grout, Hernandez, what's my man for the Chargers name? Antonio Gates. Like, there's another big, oh shit. We got a more enhanced Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham was a flop, but is this the next Jimmy Graham? No, Jimmy Graham was way tall. That nigga was like 6'7", couldn't catch it and just fuck up shit. But that sums up for me. With that being said, can't wait for football to start. AFC West. Do what y'all gotta do. Do what y'all gotta do. I'll be here later after when I pick up who's going to win what, where y'all going to land at, and I'll let y'all know what y'all need to do to win those games or win more. But until then, this is the I.D.K Sports Show with your guy, Bullshit Bully, DJ. If you know, you know. If you're new to this, please stay true. Shout out to my first and last time listeners. This is the AFC West Breakdown. Hopefully I did a good job.